what up, YouTube? It's Rye, and let me holler at you real quick. The best thing you can do is know when to walk away. You're wasting your breath trying to convince somebody to know what your self-worth is, because if they care about you, they should already know that. They should already want to be better. They should already want to do right. You shouldn't have to tell anybody to do right. You deserve better. You shouldn't have to convince somebody that you should be treated fairly. You shouldn't have to convince somebody that you should be respected. Respect should come with the package, you know? It should already be included, you know? If you pay for a service, that service should be done. You shouldn't have to pay extra for it. It should already come that way. If you gotta convince somebody to show you common decency, it's over. Walk away. Remember, you're worth so much more. So when you're realizing that, and people know that they can't play with your time, they gonna move cautiously and they gonna act accordingly when dealing with you, because they know you ain't playing by that mess. And they need to know that. If they know that there's cracks in the armor, if they can see if there's something going on, they see that you're hanging by a thread and you're hanging by the seams, they know they can come in. Parasites know that. People who are evil, people who are mean-spirited, they can sense and see when you're weak, see when you're down. So they're looking for that. Those type of people, they prey on that. So when you detach, you're away from that. You can't put yourself in those situations. You can't be around in those circles, because once they sense that, that's what they're coming for. Unfortunately, there's people that thrive on that. That's what they like. Here's the thing. Understanding it isn't going to do any good. What you need to understand is how to avoid it. You know, that's the best way to be, and to not get attached to those type of people in the first place. So don't put yourself in a position where you have to prove something. You have nothing to prove. You already know that's inside of you. You already know who you are. You already know that what you bring to the table is precious. It's special. You shouldn't have to tell nobody who you are. You know who you are, and that's all that matters. If they're trying to push you in a position where they're trying to have you lower your self-worth or lower yourself down or bring yourself down to their level, you need to leave. It's okay to stand up for yourself and to set those boundaries. A lot of people misconstrue it and say that it's mean, but you have to protect yourself. It's a lot of people that want to do wrong and they try to masquerade it as something else. There's a lot of people that's cosplaying as good, but they really mean you're bad. And it's better to not even deal with it. Being alone and handling and being with the self is the most important thing that you can do. Surround yourself with people that care, or wait till you find those people, or put yourself out there. You can put yourself out there, but here's the thing. When you're putting yourself out there, don't show your whole hand completely. When you show your whole hand completely, not everybody knows where your weaknesses are. You know, Superman wouldn't give kryptonite. He wouldn't give his villain or the person he's, having an issue with kryptonite. You know what I'm saying? What he's going to do is he's going to try to be strong enough if he comes in contact with it to defend himself against it. Don't show your whole hand completely. It's like playing the card game. You don't smile when you got good cards. So now everybody knows what you got. So it's very important. You don't have to, be strong and set in your ways. It's not about you don't gotta be mysterious or be mean, or it's not about hurting others before they hurt you. It's about protecting what's inside of you, because what you have, who you are, is special. What you have is precious. That's why you crave the love. You crave more. You crave wanting better for yourself. You crave helping others around you, because you know that wherever you are now, you know you can amplify that into something more. But hey, it's Rye. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And remember, you got this, homie. It's already yours.